boys? My name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure DLC for this game. In the last video we left off, I don't know what I could say, exploring this huge jungle and doing a lot of puzzles and everything. Collected a bunch of stuff from just doing that. And now we're going to immediately head into another battle, and from the looks like, yeah, we're gonna have to destroy more of these bad bananas. Not even surprised at this point. And we have more of those annoying summoners again. Ugh, as if we couldn't get enough of those guys. This time they brought in some slightly more tankier versions of enemies we've already met. There's also a lot more of these bananas now. Don't really have a good spot to put Rabbid Peach. Looks like she'll have to go to the sound area. Okay, we can't even go up there. But we can go over here with that, so I guess the strat will be just... Alright, we're gonna do the Rabbid Cranky strat though. But, before we do the attack, let's use Stink Eye with Cranky and immediately lure the enemies. This time on purpose with Donkey Kong. And Cranky's combo may well just finish him off. Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, it didn't hit the bananas at all because of that, but that's honestly fine. Because we can just attack them ourselves anyway. Start with Donkey Kong's turn. Then we'll use Cranky's turn. Oh, perfect, a crit. That took it out. Alright. And then we can't go any closer to this one that we need to... So I guess now what we'll do is we'll have to head to the next one on top left. I do like how if Cranky doesn't have enough damage, he'll just kind of chill and do nothing. Okay. Yeah, Peach does not have the same safety as the other characters. Because she'll have to probably take this one out on her own. We're gonna have to probably just single target this in and down. And evade that. Thankfully, because of our shield, that did a lot less damage than it could have. Oh yeah, that's right, it's the weakened smashers. I almost forgot about that, so now it's gonna do a lot less damage this next turn. By the way, I really had a tempting idea before starting this. Initially, my idea was actually to go up to that middle thing somehow on turn 1 and just attack the enemies like crazy. That's my idea. Or rather, it was my idea before I couldn't do that, but... I figure if we're gonna have to do this in a timely manner, we're gonna have no choice, but... Okay. We're gonna have to bow like we did the last time. Big difference is, I think you might get left behind this time around. Oh, cool. This is a nice combo. Oh, let's do this then. Oh, wow. That was a nice chain bounce there. Knocked everyone away. Did some nasty combos to other enemies. Pretty much ruined the whole setup as it is. Okay, it still has movement to do. Well, since I don't want him to do anything, we'll make them fall asleep and focus on just damaging this. Because we do have to destroy all these bad moves to move on, so we'll attack him. Now our summoners are gonna summon new enemies, both of them. Oh, hello. Thank you once again, Smasher, being somewhat of a weakling here. Didn't even get to do anything, just kind of went around and just destroyed the enemies, and not much else happened there. Okay, what do I do? I'm really thinking of whether I should use Donkey Kong to just finish this off, or if I should save his turn for later. I think, just to be more consistent before doing that, he should attack first. If he didn't kill the banana, I would use Donkey Kong's attack to finish it off. But since he did, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. Okay, let's see. So Donkey Kong can only move up to there. So Cranky's only gonna move here. And he's not gonna stink eye this time right away. We're gonna wait until the end of the turn to do that. But before that, let's attack these enemies over here. I mostly didn't use the combo with Cranky because I didn't need it for that turn. So now we're gonna take Cranky. We're gonna throw him pretty much as close as we can get, I guess, over to the bananas. That will probably best to just put him right next to him, and since he can't go up on the side spot necessarily right away, I think I'm gonna save his stink eye for the next turn instead. Then eventually Rabbid Peach will be able to meet up with these characters, and then later we'll do healing if we need to. So we could probably heal right now if we want. And we'll move as far as we can with Rabbid Peach once again. But redash these enemies so we get more damage out on them. Otherwise, we're pretty much just focusing on attacking these bananas. Nice critical, but didn't really do much because we were weakened. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a good idea. Seems silly, but I'm gonna wait on this until I can get up onto the area. That way, when they move, I might be able to get more stuff. Okay, they just pushed us out there. Okay, we might have to move a bit closer to here. They definitely took a lot more damage than that was not good. The enemies weakened me again. They really like to do that. Okay, we have to go up. Oh, you can use Tacticam. I keep forgetting about how to use Tacticam, but it looks like you can see where you're going. Okay, this time I have a better idea of what to do to set up a nice combo that could destroy that spot and leave pretty much only one left. But I think I'm gonna also throw a block as well. First though, Minky is gonna move to where's we need to be again? Pretty much anywhere. Oh, okay, that alright, then that's pretty easy to do. Minky will move here. I will just use his first attack first, just because he's not going to do anything else. So we'll just attack the bananas right now. Then Pinky will move behind. Yeah, I'm going to just move down here, not even bother to pick up something this time. Oh, we don't have the alert track. Ooh. We can make this work. We'll just have to hit the bananas first instead. Okay, well, this worked perfectly. We were able to get the heal off. Oh, no. He moved the other way. Completely different way than I wanted him to move. See, I thought the other enemy was going to move first. This is the enemy we wanted to take out, the one closest to us. That's why I used Stink Eye in the first place, but instead, Humble happened, and that Humble unintentionally made Donkey take a lot more damage than I would have wanted. Donkey also got Inked, which is not really the best, but we could still probably finish the battle this turn. It's just gonna be a lot more intimidating than before. Let's try to focus on the bananas first. If we can finish that off, we won't have to do extra damage. Okay, there we go. We can get it done by throwing Cranky onto there. Yeah. It's a little bit of a trickier battle. That one felt like it could have gone faster, but also it couldn't have. Okay, good. This was a longer battle anyway. I actually did that pretty fast for what the battle expects then. Alright. No more upgrades to get for now, though. We'll continue heading. Based off of the chapter setup, it seems we might have one more mid-boss, given the way this game has been set up into like 3 or 4 worlds or whatever the last time, so I guess this will be world 3, and then we actually different thing to get to world 4. Oh my. This took the same part of the platform thing but made it into something crazy. Holy crap. Now, I'm not trying to be weird with this, but yeah, we just... This puzzle looks very, very intimidating. I've said that for a lot of puzzles in this particular DLC already, but this one especially looks intimidating. What does this do? That just took us back to where we already were. Kind of a waste of time, so we'll take this again. Sometimes they do take you to different spots. Alright, I guess I have no real clue what these will do, so I should probably move it first to see what these will do first before we do anything else. Okay, now we have to move this, otherwise we won't do anything there. We need to hit these switches so we can get over and eventually hit this 5th one. And then later have to go back over to hit the yellow one again. So we did all that to hit the gray one, but now we need to hit the yellow one last time. Which requires that we hit the green again. Get that back in place. I'll need to then have to hit all the other switches again. I'm gonna try green first, but I don't know if that'll work. Okay, good. Thanks. There we go. Yeah, definitely a little bit more intimidating puzzle, but not actually. I'm going to figure it out. But again, it is blind, so of course I don't know the solution right away, but thankfully it seems to be way more straightforward than I thought. Now we'll fall off this spot. Before we dig open, we should probably look around for a treasure. Which we ended up finding one. Well, not a treasure, but a puzzle piece. Got that done. Now we're gonna go back to here, which brings us back to the secret area we were at from before, and now we can take this to go back. And that's that area done. Now the question is, where do we go next? Not here, clearly. That was where the battle was. Yeah, this is where we need to go. Also, I should have realized following the arrow should have been here. Oh! As if this puzzle couldn't get annoying enough. Now look. Great, the gateway is completely inaccessible. A bunch of... Even if we could reach it, it's covered in vines. They obviously don't care much about lawn maintenance around here. I suspect all this has something to do with these strange carvings in the ground. Let's take a closer look. Okay, we can move them. So what does that... Okay, from the looks of it, this is a puzzle, but different. It's a water puzzle instead of a normal puzzle now. We need to get the water flowing all in the right places to make the vines slowly clear out. And if we don't do it right... If we don't do it just right, the vines will block our path. But if we do it just right, it will let us move on. Starting with this one first. Oh, except that one doesn't block that. It's probably easier to just flip these around first and figure out what happens. Okay, that raised part of it, but what do we do for the rest? This is a very complicated puzzle, since if we do even one mistake, it won't reveal the whole thing yet. And we need to get water flowing into all three of these, but there's also specific spots that will make it so that this is definitely the correct spot to go for this part. But now we need to get water flowing over here again. This should fix it. I I should actually take a look now and see what's happened to the area so far. Oh! I guess it was a good time to take a look at the area, because it turns out that was the right solution. Yeah. What can I say? Very awkward solution to another very long puzzle. But it did leave us with something here. Ooh, actually... Wait a minute. There's a skull on that thing. That actually means we're pretty much already almost done here. Yeah, this is not actually that long of a campaign, which makes sense. It is only DLC, but like, my goodness. Okay, well, we got the bit spot out here, but now how do we get this golden barrel out? Let me guess. We can't get that out unless we fix something else? Or we move something else here. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like there's another golden thing we have to raise somewhere, but it doesn't tell us where. I think it's just over here, I guess. Yeah, I think I get what the puzzle is, but it's very tricky. We'll probably have to focus on this now, because I know I want to get that before things mess up later. Okay, well, we can't do that over there for sure. So we need to do this, so it's more at the middle. So it can still flow to all these water, but still flow to the other spots. Then it should finish, right? So we should focus on this spot now. And I'll go here. Then refinish this. I can't do that without doing that. So that has to be like that, unfortunately. Which means we have no other way of getting there. Yeah, I have to think this a little bit more thoroughly than I thought. Initially thought I had to go there, but it looks like I have to go here instead. If we can't go there, then we have no choice but to throw it here. Actually, ugh, yeah. Probably could have gotten that a lot sooner too, but yeah, we finished the main puzzle, and then we finished the secondary puzzle. This gives us this final challenge in the final world here. This is the last challenge we need to do. Ooh, we do it from a 2D perspective here, or top-down perspective. Got it. Bit of a trickier one, but that was actually a lot easier once we figured that out. Gold-plated Proxim. That'll probably kind of handy for the next battle. Alright. We've gotten most of the major parts in the washing machine, thankfully, but other than that, I don't know what else to say, but ooh. What is gonna happen and what is gonna do our other segments. So if anybody has wondered why I'm so confused, well, this is a boss icon, but all we saw was one boss. So that means this is probably the final battle. That's why I was trying to wait to say. This is probably the final battle. Which is why I'm gonna do this, because this has bonus versus bosses, so this will come in handy. We pretty much want to use this on Rabbid Con whenever we can. This has a nice ink chance as well, so we can kind of stop him from really doing anything. Right, well, since that's on the way, I guess we're going to have to set up for this battle, shall we? Start by, I guess we mainly just need to give him Tanky some movement, and I kind of lied. I guess I'm not going to get his Grump Chop up. It just doesn't seem worth it. But as long as he has the HP, we should be fine. Rabbid Peach already has the HP, so what are we going to do for him? Bosses are immune to Dash, so we don't want to get Dash. In fact, we may want to change her around a bit. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to put this back on, but should build a bit around a bit more. And see, do we get movement now for the last tier, or do we get actually a shield upgrade instead? This is what I'm considering. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't think there's a lot of enemies to deal with in the Rabbid Con battle necessarily. Like, if we're just focusing on single target damage for specifically Rabbid Con, we don't want as much range. Well, actually, well, if I want to be sick, I could probably do movement more. You know, let's do a mix of it. Let's not do the 70% shield, but let's do the HPS, and then since we don't have anything else, I'm just gonna go for a bit of higher ground damage bonus, honestly. Then for Donkey Kong, we are going to just reduce the cooldown of that. We're not going to give him Hairy Eye upgrade. We're not going to give him other stuff. We're just going to leave them with the movement, because Donkey Kong really does need a lot of this movement. Without that, he wouldn't be able to go nearly as far as he would. The remaining stuff I'll just leave as it is. But having this group cooldown is really important, because I feel like it might be better than doing the other stuff. Because, there might be a lot of enemies, and just that in case, we'll have to use that to probably lure them in. So, yeah. I think that's our setup that we're going to use for the final battle. Of course, we can't change teams because, well, yeah, we kind of already did that before. Oh. What an animation that is, Donkey Kong. I forgot to show this off, by the way. The characters' animations. It's not something I normally look at, but Donkey Kong is a really cool one, just swinging on a vine. But anyways, yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this storyline. That's why I'm excited, because, well, we're not going to see it in this video. In the next one, we are going to actually, I think, take out Rabbid Khan, or at least maybe one of his henchmen, and then a later boss, but otherwise, if I'm not mistaken, this will be the final battle. So, yeah. That's going to be pretty epic. Unfortunately, we're not going to show this till the next video, because I like to save my final boss parts for one video to make it more consistent and not as long. So, yeah. Hope you guys get excited for that, because this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we get to take down Rabbid Khan for good. Hopefully stop his banana thieving scoundrel. Yeah, that is what he is, basically. And beat him up for the second time now. He looks like he might be a lot more intimidating than he was. I know he's a pretty easy boss in the base game, but he's probably going to be a little bit more intimidating here, so we'll see. So then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.